Everybody, I'm out here today in the garage building a custom luggage rack for my bike, but I want to talk to you about accessorizing your motorcycle. People will ask me on YouTube or other places I'm at on the internet, hey, what do I need for my motorcycle? What do I do first? Well, first you get the bike that you think will suit your needs. Then you ride it. Don't buy accessories right away. Go ride the bike. It will tell you what you need. For me, I rode the bike about 1,400 miles. And then I thought, the seat makes my hips and my back hurt. The foot pegs are straight up dangerous. I'm going to slide off of them and break my ankle. And the windshield is completely incapable of blocking the wind with me being this height. The one exception to my rule of ride it for a while first is things like, if you're going to take a dirt bike out on forest trails, you're probably going to want handguards. If you're going to take a bike that's an adventure bike, or a street-oriented bike, and you're going to throw it down gravel roads and off-road, probably going to need a skid plate, which is something I did very early on this bike. I put a skid plate on it right away because I knew the environment I'm going to put it in is going to be harsh and potentially damage it. And I'll do a whole different video on armor and protection for bikes, but that's another video another day. So with this bike, let's just go over how I did that, and you can see my process for accessorizing. So I got the miles in, and I thought, okay, I need different seats. So I thought, well, I can take the cover off and modify it myself, or I'll type in CB500X accessories into the internet, and all these sites come up, and I'll open those. And then I've always got those sites in the back of my head, like, SW Motec, Twisted Throttle, Outback Motor Tech, Moto Sport. Those are all, Revzilla. Those are all good, trusted suppliers. So I can look there too. It's like, well, I need a seat. Not a lot of people make custom seats. Seat Concepts, David Lamb, I think it's David Lamb, L-A-A-M seats. And, the Iron Butt Association's favorite, Russell Daylong saddles, which is actually sitting right behind you on the saddlebags. So I put those in a folder on my internet browser. And I thought, okay, foot pegs. Who makes foot pegs for this bike? Make a folder of those. Who makes windshields? And then I go through each section. So like windshields, okay. Factory adjustment is high or low. Well, first it's way too small. So I eliminated all the small ones out of the list of stuff I found. So I've got the big ones. It's like, well, I want it to be adjustable. Well, that narrows it down basically to Madstad windshields, which is what's on there. I thought about getting a Givi windshield, but the problem with the tall windshield is I'm going to go out in the forest. I can't put that down without taking bolts out, and even then it's not that low. Madstad windshields are basically infinitely adjustable. I'm going to go with that. So that's what I got. I did research on all the available products. I asked on Facebook, Reddit, Thumper Talk, Adventure Rider, YouTube channels that feature project bikes of that make and model. Ask those people what they have done, what worked and what didn't, or what they like and dislike about what's on their bike. And if you're looking for those sorts of things, people who are not sponsored, like me, I don't have sponsors, you'll get a more honest opinion from those people versus someone who's sponsored by a product that they showcase. Obviously, they're going to be biased, whether they mean to be or not. They're going to be biased against the product that they are sponsored by, because obviously I want the money to keep coming in. I want the parts to keep coming in. I'm going to say good things about it, whether it's good or not. So there are honest people out there that if they get sponsored and it's a bad product or something doesn't work, they'll be honest about it, which is rare. But in general, small channels like me who are not sponsored will be, painfully honest about their products. Just look at my Happy Trail products videos. Don't use them first. Second, if you want to know why, check out my videos on it. I'm not sponsored by them. I had a bad time. I was honest about it. So then, with foot pegs, here's the options. I need something that's going to grip my feet when I'm off-road. I want it to be wider because the factory pegs barely fit my foot. So I just narrow it down. Here's what's available. Look at reviews people have given them. Generally not reviews on the website of the company that makes the product. Look at Google reviews, look at Adventure Rider forums, that sort of thing. Okay, hey, these Motion Pros, Motion Factory Racing is, it looks like a good product, and it moves a little bit, cushion it a little bit, good grip. Yeah, I'll get those. One thing you'll run into is sometimes accessories are not compatible. So these Happy Trail racks, which again, don't use Happy Trail products, don't give them money. The products, I can't even say the product's fine because it didn't arrive the way it was supposed to be built. Go watch those videos if you want to know why I'm frustrated. These racks do not fit with the Outback MotorTech luggage rack that is hanging on the wall behind you. I couldn't find anyone that would say that specifically, but because I have just a drop of mechanical ability and engineering skill, I can look at how that mounts in the pictures that the manufacturer of that product provides. You know, if let's just say you didn't have either, you can look at the pictures of that rack, you can look at the pictures of how this saddlebag rack mounts, and you can go, oh, obviously those use the same points, that won't work. You know, you can look at I think SW Motec's website, you can download the installation instructions to see how stuff goes together. So if you can piece information together by product pictures, install pictures, YouTube tutorials on how to do this stuff, you can kind of, you know, Sherlock Holmes your way through this. Yes, this and this will work together, or this and this won't. And if all else fails, go to all these forums and websites, Facebook, Reddit, Adventure Writer, Thumper Talk, all that stuff. They'll have a specific thread on your make and model of bike. Ask there. Those people know because they have those things. So that's kind of my ramble a bit on accessorizing your bike. Wait, ride it, research it, only buy once. If you have an informed opinion, you have research on the products, you're only going to have to buy it once. Now, obviously I've got welding tarps and equipment and everything laid all over. That's because I'm building a custom luggage rack, because the one I have won't fit with these racks. I had such a bad experience with the company that made the saddlebag rack, I'm not going to get their specific luggage rack that works with these, because I'm not giving them another penny of money. So I'm building it myself. And you think, hey, that's a great idea. I'll do that too. I can build whatever I want. How much experience do you have in doing that? You're going to have a pile of failed dreams building accessories or building parts for cars. That's how it works. When you don't have, you know, engineering knowledge, when you don't have years of experience behind you, you're going to make material waste. You're going to make mistakes and have to throw away prototypes. It's difficult. You know, there's a lot of experience and knowledge that goes into doing something as simple as making a luggage rack. And you think, oh, I can get a drill and a hacksaw and away I go. No. I mean, I don't want to dissuade you from trying, but if you think you can go buy some tools at Walmart and throw something together, it's not going to be good, and you're not going to be happy with it. You know, and people like me who do garage stuff, it's kind of a paradox, because we want to be able to help our friends and build cool stuff and all that, but it's really easy to feel like you're being taken advantage of building these things for people, because, you know, yeah, it's $40 worth of material, but it's thousands of dollars worth of equipment. And then, you know, you're trying to do a business transaction with a friend, and it could be, you know, I don't want to project too much of my own life on here, but so that's my little spiel on it. If you build it yourself, you're going to have to learn the hard way a bit. Wait before you modify, ride the bike first, do your research, and only buy once. So I'm going to stop talking before this turns into another 10-minute video I throw away because it's too long. Thanks for watching.